Africa is a continent brimming with potential, a land rich in resources and cultural diversity. Its youthful population is the envy of the world, with over 60% of its population under the age of 25. But this youthful energy is often stifled by financial struggles, creating a challenging environment for growth. Many young Africans find themselves trapped in a cycle of debt and financial instability, unable to break free. This isn't a story about laziness or a lack of ambition. It's about systemic issues and economic barriers. It's about understanding the unique financial challenges they face, from limited access to credit to high interest rates. Across the continent, from bustling Lagos to vibrant Nairobi, young people grapple with a harsh economic reality that stifles their dreams. Unemployment rates are high and good-paying jobs are scarce, making it difficult to secure a stable income. The cost of living is rising, making it harder to make ends meet and pushing many into financial distress. And let's not forget the weight of student loan debt, a global phenomenon hitting young people hard, especially in Africa. But it's not just about macroeconomics, it's also about personal and community-level challenges. There are deeper, often overlooked factors at play, such as social expectations and family responsibilities. We're talking about ingrained financial habits, cultural pressures, and a lack of access to financial education, which all contribute to the problem. These factors create a perfect storm, making it difficult for young Africans to achieve financial security and independence. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the financial habits holding young Africans back, and the systemic issues that need addressing. We'll hear from experts and everyday people, sharing their insights and experiences, and exploring potential solutions. By shedding light on these challenges, we can start a conversation and explore solutions to empower Africa's youth to build a brighter financial future, filled with hope and opportunity. Let's be real, we live in a world obsessed with appearances. Everywhere you look, there's an emphasis on looking good and living a glamorous life. Please give this video a like, and if you are new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe and help us grow this channel. Share out the video and then share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Social media is full of influencers flaunting their lavish lifestyles, and it's easy to get caught up in the hype. The constant stream of perfect images can make anyone feel inadequate. This pressure to keep up with the Joneses is even more intense in many African cultures. The societal expectations can be overwhelming. There's a strong emphasis on status and material possessions. People often equate success with the ability to display wealth. Owning the latest phone, rocking designer clothes, and driving a fancy car are seen as markers of success. These items become symbols of one's social standing. Young people often feel the need to project an image of wealth and success, even if it means living beyond their means. The pressure to conform can be immense. This desire to impress can lead to reckless spending habits. Many find themselves spending money they don't have just to keep up appearances. Young people might overspend on clothes, gadgets, and entertainment just to fit in. The need to be seen as successful can drive them to make poor financial decisions. I've seen it firsthand. People throwing lavish parties they can't afford, all for the gram. The quest for social validation can be costly. They end up drowning in debt, stuck in a cycle of trying to maintain a lifestyle they can't sustain. The financial strain can be overwhelming. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting nice things. It's natural to desire comfort and luxury. But it's about finding a balance. It's crucial to understand the difference between wants and needs. It's about understanding that true wealth isn't about flashy displays of wealth. It's about financial security and peace of mind. It's about building a solid financial foundation, making smart investments, and planning for the future. True success is about sustainability and long-term growth. Black tax. It's not a tax you'll find in any textbook, but it's a reality for many young Africans. It refers to the cultural expectation that those who are doing well financially support their extended family. Imagine starting your career excited to build your own life, only to find yourself shouldering the financial responsibility of not just your parents but your siblings, cousins, and even distant relatives. This is the reality for countless young people across the continent. While supporting family is admirable, the weight of black tax can be crushing. It can drain your finances, making it difficult to save, invest, or plan for your own future. It can feel like you're constantly playing catch-up, unable to get ahead. Now, I'm not saying we should abandon our families. Family is everything. But we need to have open and honest conversations about financial expectations. We need to find a way to balance supporting our loved ones with securing our own financial well-being. Here's the thing about building wealth. It's not just about earning money, it's about making your money work for you. This means putting your money into investments that can grow over time, rather than just letting it sit in a savings account. But there's a massive investment gap among young Africans. Despite the potential for growth, many are not taking advantage of investment opportunities. Many shy away from investing, seeing it as something only for the wealthy and elite. They often believe that investing requires a large amount of money up front, which isn't necessarily true. This couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, anyone can start investing with even a small amount of money. You don't need to be a millionaire to start investing. There are numerous platforms and tools available that cater to small investors. There are plenty of affordable investment options available, even with small amounts of money. But there are roadblocks. One of the biggest challenges is the lack of financial literacy. A lack of financial literacy is a major one. Without a basic understanding of how investments work, it's hard to make informed decisions. Many young people simply don't understand the basics of investing. They might not know where to start or what options are available to them. They're not familiar with different asset classes, risk management, or even how to open an investment account. This lack of knowledge can be a significant barrier. Then there's the fear factor. The idea of losing money can be paralyzing. Investing always comes with some level of risk, and this can be intimidating for those who are new to the game. Understanding risk versus reward is crucial. The fear of losing their hard-earned money keeps many on the sidelines. They worry about making the wrong choices and facing financial setbacks. But as they say, the biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. Overcoming these fears and gaining financial knowledge can open up a world of opportunities. Desperate times call for desperate measures, right? When you're struggling financially and see no way out, the promise of easy money can be incredibly tempting. This is where get-rich-quick schemes thrive. Across Africa, from pyramid schemes to dubious investment opportunities, these scams prey on people's desire for a quick financial fix. They promise unrealistic returns with little to no effort. It's like the financial equivalent of a magic trick. It looks impressive, but it's all smoke and mirrors. These schemes often target young people, who are more likely to be swayed by flashy marketing and promises of overnight wealth. They pour their savings or even borrow money into these ventures, only to be left with nothing but empty pockets and shattered dreams. Financial literacy, a missing piece of the puzzle. Let's be honest, our education systems often fail when it comes to teaching us about money. We learn about history, geography, and Pythagoras' theorem, but rarely about budgeting, saving, or investing. This lack of financial literacy is a major contributor to the financial struggles faced by many young Africans. Think about it. How can you make informed financial decisions if you don't understand the basics of personal finance? How can you avoid debt traps if you don't know how interest rates work? How can you plan for your financial future if you don't understand the concept of investing? It's like sending someone into a boxing ring without teaching them how to throw a punch. They're set up for failure from the start. Bridging the gap: education and empowerment. Okay, so we've talked about the problems, but what about solutions? How do we break this cycle of financial struggle and empower young Africans to take control of their financial lives? The answer lies in education and access to resources. We need to start young. Financial literacy should be integrated into school curriculums, teaching kids about money management from a young age. We need to demystify personal finance, making it accessible and engaging for everyone. But it's not just about formal education. We need to create more opportunities for young people to learn about personal finance outside of the classroom. Think workshops, online courses, and mentorship programs. And let's not forget the power of technology. Mobile banking and financial apps have the potential to revolutionize access to financial services, particularly in rural areas. Changing the narrative: success stories and inspiration. It's easy to get caught up in the doom and gloom, but it's important to remember that there are countless young Africans who are defying the odds and achieving financial success. These stories of resilience, innovation, and financial savvy need to be amplified. We need to showcase young entrepreneurs building successful businesses, investors making smart financial decisions, and everyday people who are breaking free from debt and building a secure future. These stories serve as a source of inspiration and show that it is possible to overcome financial challenges and achieve your goals. Sharing these stories helps to change the narrative around money and success. It shows that financial freedom is attainable, regardless of your background or circumstances. A brighter financial future for Africa's youth. The financial challenges facing young Africans are real and significant, but they are not insurmountable. By addressing the root causes, from cultural pressures to a lack of financial literacy, we can create an environment where young people are empowered to thrive financially. This requires a collective effort. Governments, educators, financial institutions, and individuals all have a role to play. By working together, we can equip young Africans with the knowledge, skills, and opportunities they need to build a brighter financial future, not just for themselves, but for the continent as a whole. Remember, financial freedom is more than just having money in the bank. It's about having the power to make choices, pursue your dreams, and live a life of dignity and opportunity. And that's a future worth fighting for.